Welcome back to Harbour, everybody, and this is my settlement build for Longfellow's cabin. I must say it is actually pretty annoying building in Harbour, especially when the weather is miserable most of the time. And well, I had a little bit of a target was to, well, first of all, I've got less settles. My tongue getting stuck. Less settlers. I only got 24 settlers on this island or build that I've done, and I tried to leave as much as Longfellow's cabin intact and do everything except for cleaning it up, so we will have a look at that. And if we start, first of all, the main entry point is right here. You've got Harbour right over there, and then usually you'll get some trappers that are camping out over here, and you've got ghouls on this side over here. So there are enemies that wander in to your settlement area from this side, and depending on what your settlers do, like that guy that's walking through the water there, and there's someone else here somewhere. I've got settlers who are scavengers who actually walk across here or walk through the water here. You can see there's like a pathway, they go up there, that actually scavenge around here, which draws the attention of whatever enemies are walking around here. But this is the dry way of getting in if you don't want to feel like swimming into the island. First thing we look at, okay, we got some basic defenses at the entrance. A little guard tower over here, so we've got a guard that stands over here. And we've got the Minutemen camp right in the rocks above here, so they are keeping an eye out for this area. And these guns pretty much, well, can take out anything that comes close enough. There was a couple of scrap things here which we left here. Somebody lost the umbrella, and I'm not sure how a bed landed up in the water over here. Okay, if we got any dogs that pitch up, there's already a little home for them. And I put in some campfires and these barrel fires and things down here, because this is actually like a very special pathway, and you always get radiation effect here on this little pathway going through. You've got this little bridge area, and it goes all the way down to that side over there. So we tried to preserve as much as the trees. I didn't take any trees away except for those that were broken or skew. I added one or two little extra trees for color just along the pathway here, as not to change the vibe. There, the weather's changing again. Let me just quickly adjust this so we can see a bit better. Okay, there we go. Now the weather looks a bit better. First thing we've got when we come in here, I decided only to put one little shop effect, and that was obviously a bar. So I built this little restaurant effect right here, close to where the entrance is in the island. So we got a little bar lady over here doing her thing. A few decorations and things like that, just to make it feel a little bit more homey. Seating area and drinks, you know, that looks like somebody's been having a good time here. And we got some power that's spread out through the island, mostly with the living areas. If we quickly look at our stats, you'll see I've only got 24 people. Now I've got 25 beds. That's in case I send Longfellow back to the settlement, his home basically, because you can send him back here. And I've got enough power and water obviously to supply the entire island. That's working okay. And then let's move on to our first living area. You can see our power goes through. Here comes our pathway down this way. And we got our first living area just with like an outside porch. And we've got some workstations also spread out over the island for settlers to keep themselves busy. And I'm trying a new mod, which I'm not sure if it's actually causing me a problem or not. Okay, so we've got an outside seating area. And we've got this mod that I'm using with beds. So we've got like a double bed, but it's two mattresses, so two people can actually sleep at the same time on this one bed. So instead of a double bunk, which is basically the same size, you've got a bed like this. So I've found some weird things happening since I started using this. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it or not, but I thought just to show you guys. This is what I've used in this settlement build. And if we go across here, we have a double bunk version where you can add mattresses and pillows yourself. So you've got different mattresses, different pillows and everything to use. I can show you guys quickly here. I'll try to remember where it was. I think it was in here. There we go. So here we've got snappable beds. You've got different beds and bunkers and things that you can hang on walls and everything with different mattresses, and also kids beds, which is very useful because kids seem to glitch on the normal size beds, and then there's the pillows and everything like that. So it's something new, so I'm going to see how it goes, if I'm going to keep it or not. Then I did basic. So the guys in this settlement have very, I would say, little luxuries and owning of things. So not much decoration. Everybody's got storage and beds in their home areas. And then we move along this way, and we've got our first and only spawn point, enemy spawn point in the island. So here is a defense, and there's one there because we have an enemy spawn point right here. So as you can see from the corner, there is one there and one there, aiming directly at this spawn point. And they get quite a few spawn points, and you've got big enemies that spawn here. There you can see one of the scavengers coming back in again. Okay, and here is our last living area. As you can see, also double bunks with custom mattresses, and I added some pillows in, and then they just got their normal storage and things in here. Obviously we got the upstairs, we've also got a bed and things like that with 2 seating areas. So you can see there is not much decoration, but everybody's living pretty good. Now we've got this little area out here. Now when you start here for the first time, you're going to find this whole walkway jetty area down here along the coast area of the island is completely messed up. So this part down here I revamped basically and rebuilt it. So it's got the same angle and placing where the last was. I just changed it and did a little bit of upgrade. And we've got a lookout tower here, so settlers can go up there. And the one reason I wanted to try and preserve this walkway or jetty thing that walks around is mainly because you've got this nice cool looking boat out here that's half sunk in here. But this is where the original walkway went to. It came here, and this is where the boats would stop. So I extended it all the way to the here as far as I could. Now you can walk on here and go up all this way. And the other reason is I made this area the farming area for the settlers, because there's not much flat area actually and clean area I would say. So instead of building a foundation and then placing it like I usually do, I put it on here, so it forces them to walk around on this jetty area, so it gives it a more busy look. So we've got some farmland, we've got these little fire things, and we've got some oil lamps. We go all the way around, so you can see here comes more farmland, goes down. So they move up and down here all the time, and sometimes even around the edge on that side of the island, because it's the only way to actually get up here. The nice thing about these oil lamps is obviously you don't need electricity. It's just a decoration, and it gives you light at the same time. It's very annoying working with this fog. I actually want to try and take it off, because half the time I actually can't see what I'm doing. Okay, and this is where the old part of the walkway starts. So this whole part I replaced and rebuilt, and then I've got some of those nice things here you can put in just to get a walkway, and you've got some more of these lighting effects, cover up some of the holes that were in here. So most of it is suitable. You can see it still looks 100%. Cover up some holes over here. It goes all the way around. I've fixed up this corner a little bit, and then it comes on over here and then goes down. Now there are more places where this walkway actually went, but obviously after 200 years you can't see where it is. And then here's our water supply. We've got some of these purifiers over here. All looking good. I added some decoration onto these existing buildings. So that's this Longfellow's house, and this is a little shed he had. Okay, so I just cleaned up the outside shed here, added the power supply, some terminals. Here's the workbench obviously, and then I've got some storage for myself here. I want to store some things. And here is Longfellow's house. And he had one of these toilets outside, so I added another one. So obviously we've got a boy and girl toilet. And I just cleaned up his house a bit. I didn't take anything out the way. You can see everything is still the same. He actually had this ceiling fan in here that actually works. I didn't put this in. It actually worked when I connected the power. So yes, everything as is still in here. He didn't actually take anything out as far as I know. But all these goodies that he had is in here, even his couch. So there's just a lot of dirt lying around that you can clear out. So when he comes here, he's still got all his belongings and his original bed. I didn't remove his bed at all. That's it. So that's bed number 25. But there's no more settlers that are going to be coming in here. And the island is pretty big. You've got a lot of space to build, but I wanted to try and keep it as small and open as possible, as not to take up the whole island. And that's why I left all the trees and everything like that instead of taking it out. And I just added those couple of trees over there just to give it a little bit more color and feeling in the center there, because that's like the main entrance to the island. But there's nothing else around here. We've got everything all covered up. Let's see what else. So we don't have a lot of defenses except for one little security guy with the guard station and the defenses over here. Other than that, I think that's everything. So we'll see in my next build through what I'm going to be doing there. Well guys, seeing that the weather is now changing again, it's not terrible. But that is it. It's a quick little glimpse at Longfellow's cabin settlement build. All done. So until next time, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys again. Cheers.